Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Here's Reeves, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Reeves. GA, we've got a marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Reeves with the rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Reeves can't hit.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Reeves can't hit.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Holmgren in the corner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now Hartenstein. 1:41 left in the first. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and the jam by Holmgren.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Lakers leading. Reeves left side. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Hartenstein. Vanderbilt defending. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Reeves. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
SGA, no good. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Reeves will take that all day long. He'll put himself in harm's way if it means he's going to get to the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Takes it inside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And for 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Mitchell outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Joe. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
It's Connect on the wing. And again, the Lakers no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Thunder shooting their first free throw this game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And that one misses. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Stolen by Reeves. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Reeves drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
SGA surveying the defense. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thunder with the rebound. Pass to Holmgren. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Holmgren hits them both.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential in his length and versatility, making him such an intriguing prospect.
To the middle. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Yep, and that's the only way to play full court man-to-man. You know that from your days at UNLV. 100% intensity a must.
Left side, SGA. Dort misses.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
To the paint. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
19 seconds left here in the second.
Marcus Smart.
It's stolen by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in. And it goes down 2 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's LaRavia. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's SGA. Wallace outside. And here's the fast break. Here's Hachimura. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder with the lead. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Reeves outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Dort.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Misses off the left iron. To the inside. Vanderbilt misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Inside. Deflects the pass. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it left.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Number 3, Nick Smith.
SGA with the ball. 4 on the clock. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Smith feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Reeves. Ayton a screen. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Los Angeles Lakers.
It's the Pistons, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors, playing here in San Francisco. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Back to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Warriors. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Cunningham looking it over. Duren a screen. And Duren slams it in.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
And they double up Butler. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Detroit with the ball. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Warriors.
Now Cunningham. Misses in close. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit from in close. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Here's Curry. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Inside. Pass to Podziemski. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren.
First team foul.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
LeVert with a wide-open look. Harris, no good.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
The quick look, no good that time. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson.
Substitution on the
That is his first foul of the game. Spencer's shot is off. Back to Sasser. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to LeVert. Takes the 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. They kick out to Hield. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pistons leading. Now, here's Stewart. And stolen by Horford. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Moody. Hield outside. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Horford.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons ahead, leading by just 2. Live from Shake. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
And it's Butler missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 0.
Warriors trailed by 4. Butler with the ball. He has yet to score. In the corner, Horford with it. Jacks up a 3. Duren pulls it in.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Pass to Holland. Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Holland, covered by Hield. And Holland gets it to go.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Back to Butler. Oh, thrown down by Butler.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Curry looking around to the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Cunningham right side. Thompson for 3.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so is Detroit, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Right back after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. To the paint, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the 2-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
It's stolen by Duren. A steal. Down low. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Harris. That's tipped. Butler with the steal. And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Curry on the wing. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. For the tie. Good on the triple. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
And they double up Cunningham. Thompson surveying the floor. Cunningham with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. Robinson misses. And here are the Warriors now. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys, back over to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jalen Duren.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
The Pistons trailing. Out to the right wing. Back to LeVert. To the middle. Here's Holland. That misses off the backboard. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 9-1 run right now. And again, it's the Warriors missing. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Harris outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Here's Golden State. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. .55 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. It's stolen by Harris. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. To the paint. Here's Durant. The layup off target. They kick out to Hield. To the inside. Horford. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. Inside. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
It's still anybody. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Pistons now. They trail by 1. Stewart a screen. Back to Sasser. Back to Stewart. LeVert from outside. The shot, no good. Left side, Butler. Hield from outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Now the Pistons with it. Here's Sasser. Harris, right side. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hield. Down low. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For 3, Harris. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pistons. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Bucket is good. And the Pistons lead by 1. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. And these two teams are really equal. It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Thompson. Robinson. And hit the 3. Now Horford. Throws it down. What an assist!
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Butler with the rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Robinson. Thompson. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Substitution on the court.
The Warriors leading. Outside Kuminga. A 15-footer. 6 to shoot. Stephen Curry. Misses the 3. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Here's Thompson. Now Cunningham. Now Harris. Launches it. Up again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Butler fires. Missed on the 3. Cunningham inside. Outside Harris. Curry with the steal. Curry goes inside. Now Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Kuminga. Strong move off the glass.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here's Harris to take the lead. Drained from outside.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Butler. Curry outside. Now Kuminga. Puts up the 3. The 3 doesn't go. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler.